Hello, my kids universe. Today we are going to be making some more scrumptious soap. It's going to be a 4-color soap with 3 types of additives, and if you're interested in seeing how this soap turns out, stick around. Oh, it smells so good. I want to eat it. That's why it's called Don't Bite Me. Okay, gang, I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. You're having a fabulous today. We're just going to get straight into this soap. We got our melted oils going on down in here, and I've added some colloidal oatmeal and some kale and clay. And as part of the colorants to make our third additive, we will be adding some activated charcoal. This is a remake of my Bite Me soap. I do believe I've done a video on this soap before, but I'm making some slight changes. I'm adding a color. It was just a 3-color soap, but I'm adding a color just because I like the way the color worked with the rest of the colors. So I said I'm going to add it. So let's give this a mixer. Today I am working with a pre-mix lye. I have a 50-50 pre-mix lye solution that I put together myself that I'm using with this soap. And I'm soaping at room temperature. Now, I have found with using a pre-mixed lye that when you add the rest of your liquids to it, it makes the lye warm up. I'm not doing it that way today. I'm going to try a different application and see how that turns out. And it should be fine. It's still going to warm up eventually, but I just don't want this lye to be like blazing hot up to 170, 160 degrees because I added the rest of my water to the lye. I mean, that was the purpose of pre-mixing it in the first place. And I did a previous soap, and I'm like, why is this so hot? So let's get that in here. Make sure we don't have any more bubbles going on down in the bell. I'm going to have my husband drill a hole in this thing so I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to strain the lye. I have added my silk to my pre-made lye, so I don't have to worry about that any longer because the heat of the lye helps the tussa to dissolve into the water. And when you add that after the lye and everything is cooled, I mean, all it does is just sit there and float and blow kisses at you and stuff. It's just going to be there and you're going to wind up throwing it out. So I add it to my lye when I'm making my pre-mixed batch, and I'm sorry if my hand is all in the way. I'm just trying to make sure I get every last drop of that out of there because I need that as part of my batch. Okay. So that is in there. And I'm just going to pour the water in over the top. Just because I didn't want that to heat up so dang on fast. Alright, so everything that we need is in the bucket. So let's go. We're going to give this a mix. Just to emulsification. And it's warming up already. Anyway, I was trying to prevent that, but I may just have to batch my lye out based upon my recipes or something, because, yeah. I want to be able to play with the soap, but I don't want to have to wait for the lye to cool down. Okay, we're going to call that good. We don't want to do too much. Alright, so creamy. So we're going to equally pour off the colors. I may just do a drop swirl. I don't know. I may do drop swirl. I may do tiger stripes. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I haven't totally made up my mind yet. I can't decide if I want to add my fragrance now or do I want to wait. What the hell? Let's go for broke. and I don't have to worry about it and play with that later. And I'm telling you, this fragrance, this Bite Me fragrance is so juicy, so yummy, so potent, so, whew, you don't need a lot. I don't use nearly as much of this this fragrance as I do at my other fragrances and other soaps, because the scent is so strong. It has staying power. I had a bar that I found from way back when I first made this soap almost 4 years ago, and that dang on soap was just as strong as it was when I made it. I mean, the scent did not fade at all. Alright, so now that we got that in there, let's separate some colors. And I got these little cups from the dollar store, and while that was great and all, that I got them for cheap, the ink on the side wears away fairly quickly, and therefore it kind of makes it hard to make sure I'm getting equal portions here. Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna have to hurry because I'm getting thick here. So in this one, I'm gonna do just a half a teaspoon of the activated charcoal, and I'm gonna use some of this black pearl mica in here. Way on down. Final mix. Alright, well, that color definitely morphed. Oh my goodness gracious. That is supposed to be, this color is supposed to be a lemon chiffon mica. So it's a green. Greens have a tendency to morph, so we'll see if it comes back to the color it's supposed to be, because that's definitely not it. Let's do this one. I'll tell you, this is the color that's supposed to be, guys. You see that? That's the color it's supposed to be. Not this orange. I don't know where this orangey color comes from, but okay, guys. So I have had to go back to my old tricks and start lubricating my mold, because I just keep having issues with getting the soap out. The corners is getting all jacked up. The ends of the soap is getting all jacked out. I just don't like what's going on with this mold in here lately. So I have lubricated my mold so we don't have that problem this time, hopefully. Alright. So we're just going to stripe this bad boy down. And then we're going to do a hanger swirl through it. And I'm already making a mess. Leave it to me, right? I make a mess every time. As you can see, this is rather thick. Just does not want to pour out of there, but that's okay. I got a remedy for that. I do have a plan in mind for that. gotten thick. I was like, oh my goodness. Porn is like almost like torture because it looks like it wants to move, but then it doesn't want to come out of there. Okay, we're just gonna keep striking her on down. Handy hanger tool here. Alright, and I'm just going to start from the center, work my way out to the edges. And now I'm going to go across and up and across and up and across and up and across and up and across and up, and that's the last of that. I tell you, here lately I've just been making the biggest of messes. Making soap. Oh, it smells so good. I want to eat it. That's why it's called Don't Bite Me. Alright. We have reached the end of that. Didn't think we ever would. Good gracious, that soap doesn't want to come out. Alright, so let's get this another bangy. Alright. And we're going to take a chopstick and run through this fur. Nothing spectacular because it is super thick. That's why we're using this nice thick chopstick here. And I'm hoping that this orange is going to morph back into that lovely green that I wanted it to be. That's really what I'm hoping for. Alright. So that is Bite Me. And the only thing that is missing at this point is some shimmer. So we're going to give it some. That little section down in the mold there. Alright. So, I'm going to hit it with some of this It's so pretty in the camera. I'm so sorry. Can't concentrate. Okay, so we're going to hit it with some of this iridescence glitter here, which is so pretty. It's so pretty. Alright, that's enough of that. And then we're going to hit it with some of this purple shimmer that I always seem to have a hard time with, but I just like the outcome it has on the soap. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Can you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. Let me give you a close-up. Oh yeah. Now imagine if that orange was green. It would be so popping. Oh well, okay. Alright guys, so we are back to cut the Don't Bite Me soap. So this is what it looks like coming out of the mold. As you can see, I didn't have that many issues getting it out this time. I let it sit in the mold for 2 days, and it's been sitting out on the countertop for 2 days because I was just too tired to come down and cut the soap yesterday. So we're going to cut it today and see what it looks like on the inside. I have diffused the lighting so you can see all the wonderful yummy goodness going on the top of that there. So let's get inside. All right. Oh, ready? There it is. Okay, so now that I have diffused the lighting, now it's kind of dark, so give me just a second. I am going to remove this apparatus here that is blocking the light so you guys can see how pretty everything is. Alright. Much better. Now you can see that. Isn't that fabulous? That is absolutely wonderful. So I'm super stoked about how that turned out. I just like it when things go according to plan. Very nice. Very pretty. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to bring the light down just a bit. It's late in the evening. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm making this video. So, and I knew I just have to do it today. I could not wait another day. Let me zoom you guys in a bit. See if that helps things out. Yeah, me and the light here is not getting along today. It's fine. So So yeah, I am really stoked about how this turned out. It turned out super cute. Super cute. Absolutely fabulous. And if you remember, if you actually watched me making this soap, this yellow portion that's in here actually was supposed to be more of a limey light green, really soft limey green, but it was orange when I was pouring the soap. It was orange, and I was just like really freaking out. I was like, oh my goodness, my soap is gonna be butt ugly, but it actually turned out really great. I cannot wait to take the close-up photos of this so you can see what this is looking like really up close. The swirls in this thing is amazing. They just so pretty. So if you made it to this far in the video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the little red button and hit the bell next to it so you can get notifications of all my wonderful yummy soapy videos. If you're already subscribed and you're stuck in there with me, thanks so much for supporting me in the channel and coming back to see my lovely soapy creations. I am just really digging this. And I want to do something like this swirl going on here, but on a bigger scale. I really want a slab mold, but I just can't make up my mind on what it is that I want to get. You know, that's an investment. So, you know, I want to get it right the first time instead of buying a mold and getting it and deciding that I don't like it. Because that's just been my journey as a soaper, you know. That's been my journey. Ah, look at the bubble there that I got probably when I was swirling with the hanger. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying how this turned out, guys. Like, I'm super stoked. Like, it turned out so nice. I'm almost ready to do another one right now. Alright, guys. So that is the Bite Me. Give you a close up. Again, thanks you so much for hanging in there with me all the way to the end of this video. Until the next soapy one, bye.